Welcome to another episode. Coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yes, sir. We back. Yeah, hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button. Share the video. Represent your city, your town, your country, wherever you're from, worldwide. What up, Quinn? What up, 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 what up? H-Town in the house. I gotta get down to Houston, man. I need to visit. Texas, Austin, Dallas, especially. Yeah, I need to really take some time and visit Houston, Dallas, and Texas. Yeah, much respect to you, Quinn. You know, I'm happy I'm making a difference out in this world. You know, Walter Payton in the house. Baton Rouge. Hey, Quinn. You know, I have a good friend that live in Baton Rouge. I've been to Baton Rouge 2 summers ago for the first time. I have a real good friend that live in Baton Rouge. He took me all around Baton Rouge. You know, it was like I went down there for a weekend. I'm gonna tell you where I stayed at. I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express downtown. They call him Slim. I stayed at the Holiday Inn downtown, Baton Rouge. Holiday Inn Express. Yep. I stayed down there the whole weekend. Oh, you been there many times? Yeah. Hey, y'all might know each other. You never know. I don't want to put his name out here, you know, on live. Yeah. Y'all might know each other. He's a well-known guy down there. He's born and raised down there. You from? Are you from Baton Rouge? Or you moved there? What up, LM? Alabama in the house. War Eagle. Yeah, he's my friend. He's born and raised down there. We used to be in the Navy together. Yeah. What do you think about Tiger Woods' new turn about how women will check him because his status has changed? I don't know anything about Tiger Woods. I don't follow that clown. He's a clown, man. I don't keep up with him. What's the new turn? I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on with Tiger Woods. He's a clown, man. What up, L2 James? So he's nah, they don't call him that. I'll tell you. I'll tell you his name off air, man. You know. Why do you say Tiger Woods is a clown? Because of some of the stuff he said in the past. It's just silly stuff. You know. I don't really. When somebody say stuff that he said in the past, I don't really. It's hard for me to take them serious. Yeah, I don't. I just don't. I don't know. You can't take. I don't take any of these athletes and entertainers serious until proven otherwise. To be honest, biggest comeback in sport history. He just won the Masters yesterday. Oh, he won the Masters yesterday. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. He's misinformed. I don't think he's misinformed at all. I don't think so. I think he is who he is. I don't think he's misinformed. Not at all. You know, when his dad was living, he wasn't acting like that. He wasn't talking like that either. When his dad passed away, he started talking the way he was talking and acting the way he was acting. So I don't think he's misinformed. I just think that he don't have anybody around to talk to him or check him like his dad would have. You got a bunch of yes men around. You know how to crack the code with women. Okay, man, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Well, you have a question? If you got questions, I got answers. Yeah, some of these people. Well, first off, I think we should stop putting these athletes and entertainers. We need to take them off the pedestal. We need to stop thinking that they're going to be like they're supposed to be so informed and have integrity. We need to cut that out. We think so highly of entertainers and celebrities all the time. I think that's a mistake. We think just because they're so successful at doing whatever they're doing that they're supposed to be educated and well informed and they're supposed to, you know, supposed to know what's going on in society. No, no, that's not true. I mean, we every time a rapper, some old ignorant rapper, say something stupid, everyone gets so upset. He's just a rapper. That's all. I mean, we don't know anything about the rapper, don't know how he grew up. I mean, we don't know his past. We don't know anything about most of these rappers, but we expect them to be so smart and so well educated. That so referring to the time he allegedly said that he's not. Yeah, he said he wasn't black. It's the stupid stuff like that. I mean, you're trying to run away from who you are. I just think it's a lot of people. There's a lot of black people that's doing that. It's stupid. That's not being misinformed. That's self hate. That's what. That's more like it. If you don't know, if you don't want to be who you are, there's something wrong with you. That's not being misinformed at all. That's self-hate, confusion. What up, Apple Mac? What up, Dion? I want to know. Let's see. Give it to your followers. This code. All girls are the same. Nah, that's not true. That's definitely not true. I wish all women were the same. I wish. That's not true. That's definitely not true. I see right on ESPN. Does Tiger have a white son? I don't know. I don't follow Tiger Woods. Escapism. Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to escape. Trying to escape everything. Trying to escape where they're from, trying to escape who they are, trying to escape. I can go on and on. They're trying to escape from the family. It's crazy, man. Yeah, giving the code to. No, all women aren't the same, man. Yeah, I like the video. No, I wish all women were the same. If all women were the same, the world would be much simple, and relationships between the sexes would be much simple. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I've been saying this forever, ever, ever. The more you can understand people, the better quality of your life will become. And women are included into that too. Now, see, here's the biggest problem with all women. Now, women are the same when it comes to this. Women change. They go through cycles. They go through stages, just like guys go through stages. That's the problem. Well, I'm not going to say it's a problem. Well, it's a problem for guys. It's not a problem for women. Because you might be with somebody for 5-10 years, and you might think, yeah, I know her pretty well. Then all of a sudden, she'll change. That's how it is. Ask anybody that's been married for like 10, 20, 30, 40 years. They women go through stages. They have hormones, man. They can't help it. Everybody changes, but women change like drastically. Their bodies change. They have hormones. They're emotional. So women are kind of like water. That's how women are. Like water. They're always flowing. All the time. No, wait a minute. Let me back up for a second. A woman that's in good health. She's pretty healthy. She's like water. Always flowing. Back and forth. Back and forth. Now, a woman that is not healthy, well, her hormones gonna be all out of whack. She'll be all over the place. That's something else going on. That's a video for another day. I don't want them all the same. Just I'll be at least reasonable. But yeah, if she's relatively healthy, yeah, she'll be reasonable. You just have to be You just have to learn how she is. That's basically the people that's around you. You just have to understand them. That's basically what it is. And you have to have patience too. Yeah, and women, hey, they require a lot of time. There's no way around that one. There's no way around. And the thing is, if you're a working class guy, you only have but so much time. You know, if you're a working class guy. Now, if you're not a working class guy, okay, it might be a little different. You know. Tiger Woods' wife gave him a reality check of how black he is when she divorced him. Yeah, I think I think every black person in America gets their wake up call, especially a lot of these celebrities and entertainers. Oprah got her wake up call. Tiger Woods got his wake up call. There's a bunch of them got their wake up call. It don't matter how much money they got, status, celebrity. They got their all of them get their wake up call. All of them. Floyd got his wake up call. All of them. I can go on and on. It's it doesn't matter how much they talk. Everyone get their wake up call because they think they something else. They think I don't know how these people be thinking. To be honest, I don't know any of them personally, so it's really hard to say. But all that female hormone stuff stop around 45, 50. Nah, man, at 50, that's like women are kind of like in the fourth quarter at 50. 55, 50, I said 55, like that's like they're in the fourth quarter. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if you meet a woman at 55, that's pretty much it's the end of the road for her. She's gonna be like that for the rest of her life. It's based on my experience now. I mean, there's always an exception to the rule. But for the most part, if you meet a 55-year-old woman, it ain't too much changing going on from here on out. How you see her, that's how it's gonna be. They get fat quickly too. Yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them let themselves go. But that depends on what area of the world you live at too. Because if you're in LA, Miami, New York, Texas, any place near water, women tend to keep themselves up for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe got something to do with the beach or nature. I don't know. But if you stay near a beachfront, it seems like women, I guess they want to get in a bikini during the summer. I don't know what it is, but it seems to me that it's something about that water. Women tend to, they bend, but they don't break. Men change too, so do their bodies from no bellies to big bellies. I don't know a lot of guys. There's some guys with big bellies, but not as much as you think. Not as much as you think. It really depends. That's one of those things that depends on where you live at. That's what I've been seeing over the past couple of years. It just depends, really. And most guys my age, they don't really have no big stomach. Most guys my age. Not, there's some, but not many. Not many. I would say it's not the majority. And you know what? It doesn't really matter if a guy get fat or got a big stomach, because he's still gonna pull him. It is what it is. It don't matter. It don't matter how a guy look, fat, sloppy, he's still gonna pull him. Women can't do that, unfortunately. Is it fair? No, but that's just how it is. Is there some stuff guys can do women can't do, or vice versa? It's not fair, but life ain't fair. That's how it is. They need to make crazy pills for them. They do got crazy pills. Ritalin. Ritalin is the crazy pill. Now you talking understanding patience is the key. Yeah, patience is the key. Patience is the key. That's just a part of life. Really. Like, for real. Especially if you're a disenfranchised group. You really have to have patience. Shit. Like, for real. Especially, I mean, if your parents aren't rich, if you don't come from that, you really gonna have to have patience. For real. Your resources is limited. Nah, I'm not 50. Don't try to put me up there, man. Come on, man. I ain't 50 yet, man. God damn. I ain't up there like that now. And the whole wake up calls ain't changing. They will learn and wake up one day. I pray. No, I doubt it. Not in our lifetime. So I be trying to say that 50-year-old women are dried up. If you scared to say so, I understand. Hey, hey, man, I'm not trying to say that. Hey, Apple Mac, you crazy, man. But that does happen, though. I've never, personally, I never ran into that. But that does happen. I've heard a lot of women talk about it. But man, look, man. I hope I never have that experience either. I don't know how I would. I don't know how I would deal with that. But that depends on her diet, though. A lot of that stuff depends on her diet. You are what you eat. I know that's might be a cliche statement, but that's the truth. A lot of that stuff has to do with her diet. You know. Oh man, hell that. Difference between a dude who fat and a woman who fat. The dude know he fat. The woman lies herself and want everybody else to lie to her and tell her that she just right. Yeah, that's true, Apple man. See, in America, I did a video earlier today. I haven't uploaded yet, and I talked about how in America you can live in a fantasy forever until you get old. Because see, when women get old, things change. They turn late 40s, 50s. They be trying to get them women out of that job that they've been working for the past 10, 20 years. They're trying to get rid of her. She don't know it. She don't realize it in most cases. And then when they get rid of her, laid off or fired, things ain't the way it used to be at 50, 55. At 45, 50, 55, things ain't the way it used to be. She ain't got that job she used to have. She ain't getting the attention she used to have. So that's when she get her wake up call. So, but while she's young, she can still live that fantasy life. And a lot of women that come over here from other countries, that's why they like coming over here. You can come over here and call yourself anything you want. A diva, a big sexy. Oh, you can justify being overweight and all kind of stuff. Because it's like people tell you stuff to make you feel good. Because they don't want you to feel bad. But in other countries, they don't do that because they don't have time to do that. They don't have the privileges to do that. They don't have the freedom to do that. That's why these people want to come over here. Because you can come over here and fake it till you make it and do all and get ran through and do whatever you want. And lie to people, cheat people, do whatever over here. And ain't nobody going to do nothing to you for the most part. Every once in a while, you might have somebody might get at you or whatever, but for the most part, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. They might get an attorney and sue if there's any money involved or something like that. But most people ain't gonna do nothing to you. In other countries, they get at them people. You ain't gonna just screw us over and walk around like it's all good. Not in them other countries. They get at people. They get at them politicians. They get at the next door neighbor. They get at the people at the job. But over here, the majority of people are cowards. So that's why a lot of people want to come over here. You can get away with murder over here. Literally. That's how it is. You can live out your fantasy. You can live the American dream. Whatever that means to you. And when you get old, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. And it's going to show real fast, especially if you're a woman. Because take a look around. That's all you got to do. Who's around? Is there a man around? Are your kids still around? Are they calling you? Do you have friends? Or do you have people that care about you? Are they still around? If the answer is no, well, something has happened. You made too many mistakes. Because see, if you're an older woman, you can't get away with a lot of that stuff. Versus when you're a young woman, nobody's gonna put up with that stuff. Even the dumbest guy ain't gonna put up with that when you're older. Because he's gonna be looking at you like, man, if you don't get your old self up out of here, you should be happy I'm around you. I could be with a 30-year-old versus a 45-year-old right now. That's how it is. And I've had experiences like that. I'm like looking at, she's talking crazy. I'm like, man, I'm about to get out of here. I ain't got to be putting up with this. You're old. You're finished. I'm doing you a favor by being here. And she's acting like I'm doing her a favor. Like, what? You're 10 years older than me. Then you picked up weight since the last time I seen you. So I'm like, what are we doing here? What up, Anthony? All you gotta do, Chop, is get her some WD-40 or some. Old women are still delusional and work. Yeah, a lot of older women for whatever reason, they think just when they get older, they bring more value to a relationship. I'm like, no. The opposite is true. Sure, you might have more experience, but how do you bring more value? That don't make no sense. It ain't never been like that in history. What are you talking about? I mean, like, this doesn't make any sense. No man want old sex. He just stuck in a situation to say, yeah, I mean, look, there's some older women that have nice bodies and they take care of themselves. But that ain't the majority. Man, y'all if you ever drive around mid America, all down south, up north too. Mid America. If you drive around mid America and look around, that's what you're gonna see. You ain't gonna see no woman with no flat board stomach in the Midwest. What? That ain't the majority, man. Not at all, man. My sister's overweight and works at a job where she works a lot and claims she lost weight and still trying to convince me she lost weight. She's 50 and being in delusion. Well, a lot of women like to live in that fantasy because they don't want to do anything about it. And y'all been at the hospital lately? I mean, hopefully you didn't go to the hospital, but I'm saying to visit anybody. How many nurses y'all know that ain't overweight? Look, I've been in the hospital to see somebody 4 months ago. Man, there's so many overweight people in there. At the hospital, man. Come on, man. The doctor overweight. Come on. Man, the doctors are worse than some of these doctors, man. You shouldn't listen to. I'm telling you. Hey, man. I'm just saying. Just take your advice wisely. That's all I'm saying. Like for real. You know, the old lady gonna think she can still pull them even at 5'6", 250. Well, there's no standards out here today. Of course she can pull. There's always some guy that's willing to go along with it, go along with her, of course. Just bring more lip. Man, the heck with that. I'll pass. I'll get that from the young girl. Get with an older woman and you cannot bring her around. You can bring her around, but I wouldn't spend a lot of time around her. There's only one thing an older woman can really do for me. And I think y'all can use your imagination. That's it. I mean, man, maybe we might do some type of business together. But other than that, see you later. See you when I see you. I'll be dating in the car with an older woman. Yeah, I always wonder why so many nurses overweight. Okay, hospital, everybody eat. Yeah, the hospital, that food they serve in the cafeteria, it ain't the most healthiest food in the world. You know? I'm saying, man. You know. Hey, hit the like button. Share the wealth, as they say. So when these sex dolls start popping off these women, they already started selling them things already. Apple Mac. Oh, the brothels. Oh, really? Yeah, I can believe it. They got every other toy. So I don't see the dolls as being anything different, really. What happened to pay what you weigh? Uh, yeah, that's still around, Anthony. That that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Anthony. Pay what you weigh. It depends on where you're at when it comes to that too. Because if you go to places like California, Miami, New York, even here where I'm at, you just depends on the girl. If she's maybe she got a decent paying job or whatever. Maybe she's an older woman. And maybe she wants younger guys. She'll pay what you weigh. She'll go along with it. Those are usually the typical women that go along with that philosophy. You know, why men don't want to get old? What makes an old man think a young woman wants him? Why men don't want to? Oh, why do you? Who said that? Who said men don't want to get old? I've never. I haven't heard that much. I haven't heard. I don't really think I ever heard a guy say that. Or I never heard that one before. That's a new one. Why do you think that? Did a guy actually tell you that or what? Bravo, doctor's just good for patch ups and getting drugs you don't need. Yeah, that's true. Only thing an older woman can do for me is rub my kneecaps after I get off get off work. I think you know why older men like younger women and why younger men like older men. And guess what? Ain't nothing changed till this day. Yeah, older men have always liked younger women. This has been like that forever. Even my uncles in the 70s and 80s, they still like younger women. So that's nothing new about that. That's always been like that. It's not really about sex though. It's really about energy. They like that young women, young and fresh, the energy. See, older women, they have a different energy. It's not the same. This is why a lot of older women like being around younger guys. It's the same thing. It's not really about sex though. I think that's that's where a lot of confusion comes from. It's not really about sex. Because there's a lot of older women, they like being around me, but we don't necessarily got to have sex though. It's just the energy that they want. A lot of older women want to feel like they can still pull because it kind of boosts their self esteem. That might not necessarily be true, but you know, women have big egos. So I swear, some of them do. Especially the older women. Got to hit the like. Yeah, hit the like button, Troy. I'm about to order my doll. First thing I'm gonna do is tape up her mouth and tell Nita, "Oh, you crazy." Man, not afraid of you know. Now I haven't heard any guy saying they didn't want to get old. I don't know any guy that's around me. No, I don't know any guy that actually talk like that or say anything in regards to getting old at all. I don't know. And what about younger women with older men? Younger women like being around older guys. I think there's a combination of reasons. Sometimes it has to do with experience. Sometimes it has to do with they want to learn something from the guy, or she want a different kind of like go on like an adventure. She want to live out her fantasy. Um, yeah, that's what I think. Cause there's some women that younger women, like this is a 28-year-old girl that I know, right, in Atlanta. She liked being around me all the time, but and she learned a lot of stuff from me though. That's the thing. So I think that has a lot to do with it. It just depends on the woman though. Speaking of young women, is it wrong for a dude to act like a young girl, them that half his age but legal? Well, as long as she's legal, man. Hey, man. Some people see it as robbing the cradle, but everyone has their preference as far as age goes. Me personally, I don't like to go no lower than 28. I don't want to go no lower than 28. That's just me though. But it's not illegal. So hey, man, just like I said, some people have their own opinion about, hey, you're robbing the cradle if you're 40 and she's 21. But I did date a girl one time, my ex-girlfriend. At the time, I was 35. No, I was 32. And she was 23 at the time. So I felt like, first I thought it was okay. But after a while, after a couple months, I was like, she's just too young, because we're in a different place. So, y'all hit me up if y'all want to smash it, dog. Oh, God. Ain't no young girl looking for another daddy after other than her father, trust me on. Yeah, it's not about looking for another daddy or whatever. I don't think it's like that. Unless she has some daddy issues. But other than that, for the most part, no, I don't think it's like that. I would never mess with somebody in their 20s, but I must admit I'm still attracted to her. I keep my distance. Yeah. AO, I don't know what that. I disagree. Depends on age gap. I don't like grandpas personally. Yeah, I mean, there's somebody like, let's say some women they like dating people around age. There's nothing wrong with that. I know some guys that's like that too. It's cool. I mean, me personally, I don't want no woman that's around my age. I mean, what? Not really. Nah, I'll pass on that. I feel like I would be robbing her of her youth. Why would you feel that way, Appleback? You love all women? I don't love all women. She really pretty, black and Asian mix, which is my weakness. Well, she live where you live at? Texas? No daddy issues. My dad spoiled me and taught me how a man should treat a woman. No, I wasn't talking about you directly, as far as having daddy issues. I'm just talking in general. I know some girls that's like that. I met a few women that were like that. They had They didn't have the best relationship with their dad or their mom, for that matter. So they automatically seek that motherly, fatherly love without even being aware of it. I mean, it really makes sense if you really think about it. You can't. I mean, it's like, I mean, that's just how it is, man. The first relationships we have is with our parents. Good 60-year-old. Oh, no way. No way. I've been with both young and older, not much different. Women are just women. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. The only difference is, AO, is their bodies are different. That's the only difference. I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, that's the only in their mind, the mind and the body. That's the only. That's the biggest difference. You know. But I don't. Yeah, and plus, a lot of older women tend to be set in their ways. See, I'm not. I'm not set in my ways. Like, not at all. I never want to be set in my ways. I'm always open. The new ideas, new experiences, and everything. See, if a guy like me meeting an older woman, she would be like, I've had women say, "Hey, you're all over the place. You're too much for me to handle." They're like, "You're too much for me to handle." I've had women actually say that. I'm like, "What do you mean I'm too much?" It's like they can't put me in a box. One live here in Texas, and I was talking about having a line, she's sweet personality, but you know, I dated a lady in her late 30s. Her body was banging. Oh no, I'm not saying that. No, 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 no. No, I'm not. No, hey, I think it's my fault. I'm not saying they don't have nice bodies, but their bodies, um, it's just not the. It's. I think, like I just said, I think older women tend to they get set in their ways, and they have a different energy. Compare if you want to compare the younger to the older women. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying all. Now, of course, there's always an exception to the rule. It's always exception to the rule. Of course. I know a woman that's 55 years old. She looked like she 40, but she ain't 40. She 55. It's, that's how it is. That would be a mystery to women. Would you agree? Yeah, I would agree with that, Anthony. She had a tight ass. Yeah, I've ran into that too, AO. They have tight, a lot of them are tight. Yeah, a lot of older women don't. They're not out there as much as you think. Too. That's another thing. Because most women, for the most part, they're homebodies. So the older they get, the more they tend to be inside. They're not hanging out at the club all the time. And even if they are at the club, they don't really they're not really in they don't really want to be there. They're there because their friends are there. Because if you go to the club, a lot of these women are playing the wall. And the only women that's really on the floor, they're like the regulars. They're shaking their ass and doing whatever they're doing. That's that's how it is, really. I like a man who's mature, knows his purpose, and who is doing something in life for himself and knows how to be a man, not a boy. Well, good luck. How old does the guy have to be, though? I guess it depends on how they look after themselves. Yeah, it depends on. That's true, AO. It depends on how she took care of herself. That's true. You literally got to play the game with the. Yeah, you don't got to play games with everybody, Corey. See, if you start playing games, well, she gonna start playing games. And you know how that's gonna end up. Nowadays, I don't trust what women say. Well, you should take what women say with a grain of salt. Yeah, especially in the beginning. You don't know her and she don't know you. So it is what it is. Once you get to know somebody, okay, that's a little different. Smash and pass till you run out of gas and settle down. You can do that. You know, I will literally move overseas and never come back. What are you going overseas for? It ain't no better over there. If you think women overseas are better, you're delusional. If you think men overseas are better, you're delusional. Nothing gets better until you get better. Oh, you want my age, huh? You don't know how old I am. No. That's it with these social media attention thoughts. Yeah, that's true. Get them all the time. Watch Shark Game live, but he be spit game. I tell women what it is, either you down or not. Yeah, either they in or out, like I always say. So game but for kids, it's dudes like that you want to avoid. Yeah, I agree. You don't gotta play games. who has time for that? I don't have time to be playing games. I'm in the second half of my life. I'm in the second quarter. I don't got time to be playing games. You know? You get a lot of respect just being straightforward and letting you know how you roll. I wish every guy would believe that, Anthony. When you straight up with a lot of women, they might not like it, but they'll respect that. Because it's very rare that a guy really says what's on his mind to a woman nowadays. Like for real, for real. It's some stuff that I've said to women, and that gave them permission to make a decision whether they wanted to stay around me or not. So I didn't have to convince them. I didn't have to talk them into doing anything. They made the decision on their own. And that's rare that happens. Most guys just keep lying to the girl, saying what she want to say until he get caught up in the lie, and then when she catches him in the lie, then he gets exposed, and then it's just a downhill spiral from there. But then why go through all that though? It's like you don't got to go through all that. I mean, you don't have. I mean, unless you don't know who you are, unless you're scared. There's a lot of guys out here scared of women too. That's another thing. They're scared of woman. They're scared of everybody. Scared of the boss at work. You're scared of the pastor. You're scared of your kids. You're scared of everything. My God. Knock it off. Come on, man. You You got to get your balls back. Being straight or not makes no difference these days, man. I think sometimes it make a difference, AO. Not all the time, unfortunately. I would say not the majority of the time. Second quarter, you still have a long way to go. Yeah, I do have a long way to go, Cosmic Warrior. I say you're about 45. How'd you know? That's a good guess. I think I should go back to my roots dealing with older women. You can do that, Corey. Knock yourself out. A lot of older women like younger guys. They would enjoy that. I like people that like me and tell otherwise. No doubt. That's how I roll. What up, One Step Ahead? Roppongi, Japan. This one was feeling me. My body count has drastically slowed down as I grew older. I still wonder why. Well, as we get older, man, we got more responsibilities. So I choose not to be out there as much as I used to be. We got more responsibilities and we got stuff that we want to accomplish. That's where that comes from. And it takes a lot of time to be around most women. Very time consuming to be around a lot of women. You only have but so much time. You work your job. Most of us work a 9-to-5 job or something like a 9-to-5 job. And we got after work and we got the weekends. So we really don't have a lot of time as it is. So you got two women. Let's say you got two women. Even if you got one woman, that's still a lot for most guys. How much time you really gonna have? Especially if you get her addicted to you in the sack. She's gonna want more time. Especially if you see her 2-3 times a week. She's gonna want to see more of you. So it is what it is. Christianity got people scary. I don't know. That maybe got something to do with it. It is a strong religion, no doubt about it. I really never had bad experiences when you read women their rights. You read the women their rights? Nah. I've doing simping and going on dates for a few years now. I was saying what my mind. Yeah, I mean, like you can basically. I think a lot of guys would be surprised that you can. A lot of things you can work out with women. And they won't think you're crazy. Especially if she's into you. If a woman's into you, you can get her to do almost anything. Oh yeah, P.S. by the way, follow me on Instagram. Yeah, I just posted the link right there. Follow me on Instagram. I keep forgetting about that. Just like a guy that, a lot of these guys, they have girlfriends, wives, or whatever, and they think that they have to sneak around. I'm like, you really don't have to do that. A lot of times, man, you can work that thing out between each other. You can be like, hey, you know what? I have the urge, the desire to be with another woman every once in a while. I'm not saying she gonna like it in the beginning, But if she's really, really into you, she'll give you a pass. I'm telling you. I'm not saying every guy can pull this off. I'm not saying every guy can pull it off. But a lot of them do. I've done it. I'm telling you. You really don't have to lie about stuff like that. It's so rare that a guy is willing to express himself like that to a woman. It's rare. It doesn't even happen a lot. When I meet a woman now, I belong to date but stay in contact. Randomly, I just hit her up, come over. That's the word, save your money. Yeah, you don't gotta go on all these dates all the time, man. You can just call that woman over. You can just call her over, man. Y'all have a little drink, eat a little food, chip, dip, whatever. And afterwards, keep that thing pushing. You don't gotta go all the time. Only time I really went out a lot is if I had to if I was in a relationship with somebody. That's when I'll go out or take her around or take her out of town with me or something like that. If I see myself being with her long term, I'll take her around my friends and family, take her out of town, take her to a completely different environment. But if that ain't the case, no, I ain't doing none of that random stuff. I ain't got time. Anybody count has dropped because you are growing up and maturing. Sex ain't everything unless you are a dog. No offense, nothing cute about that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can call it maturity. You can call it that too. But I just have a lot of stuff that I want to do, that I want to accomplish. I don't really think it's I don't really think it's so much about growing up. Really, it's really about I just have other things that I want to do, and I mean, laying up with a bunch of women, it really ain't. It's not really a turn on. Chip and dip, chip and dip night. Happy station in the house. What do you mean prolonged date? Dates are expensive. Well, yeah, dates can be expensive. It can be. Depending on where you live at. I prefer taking a woman out on my own terms, or else I want to smash or not. Forget the date, just text and smash. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a woman out, take her out because you want to take her out, not because she want to go out. That's how I roll. I'm like that too. Whatever I do for a woman or whenever I'm around a woman, it's because I want to do it, not because she want to do it. You know, because if you start doing stuff because she wants to do it, you're gonna end up resenting her down the line. That's what usually happens. Whenever you start doing stuff because she wants to go, but you don't want to go, and if that becomes a pattern, you're gonna end up resenting her. That's just like if a guy gets with a woman and he changes for her, and she's gonna leave you for the same guy that you used to be. Now you're gonna end up resenting that woman because you changed for her, and she left for the guy that you used to be. So don't change for a woman. Change for yourself. You know, whatever you do it because you want to do it. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. Hit the like button. Yeah, that's basically how you don't really got to. A lot of guys start taking women to high end restaurants. The first date, they take them to a high end restaurant. I mean, you don't even know if you like her. You don't even know if she liked you on the first date, and you're gonna take her to what? Capitol Grill or Mr. Charles. I'm like, yo, Joe's Crab Shack. I'm like, you don't even know. You don't even know if she likes you. I'm like, what's up with that? You know, or he'll take her on a weekend getaway, a trip. He'll take her to Vegas. I'm like, you went to Vegas with a girl that you just met 2 days ago? Jesus Christ. And then check this out. I'm tell you what a lot of these. Then he'll take if she says yes, which she should say no. But if she says yes, now they're gonna go to Vegas together, spend time together, hang out. Now he think he gonna get some now. He think she's obligated to smash just because he took her to Vegas for the weekend. I'm like, no, she's not obligated to do anything. She shouldn't have went in the first place. You should have never asked her in the first place. The whole trip was a mistake. But guys do stuff like this all the time. You on a Roscoe's, chicken and waffles, baby. I like Roscoe's. I'm going to Marty Mart's, meatloaf and waffles. You want to? I never heard of that. That's a real restaurant, or are you making that up? Marty Mart's. That's for real, or are you making that up? She was that's in L.A. L.A. area too, or what? If you want to take a woman out to eat because you wanted to, where would you take her? If you want to take a woman out to eat because you wanted to, where? In the beginning, I would go to like a bar and grill, something like that, or somewhere where we can talk. That's really, somewhere where we can talk, somewhere where it's not a lot of noise, background noise. It could be outside, could be, I don't know, spend on someplace outside. We can talk, sit down and talk. Not a lot of noise, something like that. I'm not going to Starbucks. I'm not going to no Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. Um, you know, I would say I prefer someplace like outside. That's just me though. Yeah, I don't like Starbucks. Um, some people will say, "Hey, go to breakfast together." Uh, yeah, that's okay, but I don't know, man. Breakfast might be okay, you know, but I don't want to go to Starbucks. Sit down and drink coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee. I'm sorry. you know, but if she says she want to go somewhere specific, if she says she want to go somewhere specific, the answer is no. no. The answer is no. I'm not going. Most of these women play different men for drinks and meals at least 4 times a week to save herself money. Yeah, they do that all the time, L. Anthony. But I'm not one of those. I'm not going to be one of those guys. Take her to the strip joint, then she'll know what time it is. Take her to the strip joint. You crazy, man. Now, I wouldn't go to the strip joint the first time. you know. oh man. I have done that, but not the first. I went to the strip joint as a group though. But you know, what about Red Lobster, like seafood? Um, no, I wouldn't go there the first time. No, I would go to a bar and grill or a place that's open. You know, not the first time. Oh, you love coffee? I never. You never been to Starbucks? Apple Mac? Jeez. Wait. Oh well. Surprise. You don't remember when Martin had that restaurant on his show? Oh, you talking about the Martin Lawrence show? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's what you referencing. I got you. Whoever suggests the place that determines who pays. Well, well, Mo, you got to be careful with that. Mo your sauce. You got to be careful with that one, because I've been around women that suggested a place, and they still expected me to pay. so you got to be careful with that one, Mo your sauce. You got to be careful with that one. Because you can say, look, how much I like you. Because in the middle of all these stick of the women, I only got eyes. yeah, I'm talking about the first. I'm talking about in the beginning. The first, like the second. Let's say you meet her, you got her number, and the second time you meet her, that's what that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's Starbucks everywhere. I'm surprised he never been there. If he's a coffee lover. Cheddar biscuits. How many of them strippers are trainees? That Cardi, no. yeah, Cardi B, she's funny. She's crazy. Crazy as cat shit. Strip joint, hope you're kidding. No, I actually did that for real. I went to the strip club as a group of women. Do you pay on the first date? I always offer to pay if because it's my idea. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be my idea. So I'm showing up like I'm gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Now it has been times where some women insisted to pay. So if that's the case, I let them pay. But if I make the date, I'm showing up like I'm expecting to pay on the first date. You know, so it just depends. But then you got some women will say, "Hey, I'll pay mine, you pay yours." So I'm like, "Hey, okay, well, okay, you know." There's some women insist, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna argue, you know. Strip joint, hope you're. That shit got me, Kate. Yeah, I experienced that some girl. Man, they got Starbucks all around, man. I'm a rich area, but never got into young chicks like going to strip clubs. Yeah, a lot of young girls today do like going to strip clubs. Much more than the women that I grew up with. Yeah, that's kind of a change. Um, yep, that's true. I've seen that. I don't know why that is. I think a lot of women are in the closet. They secretly have a thing for women. I think that has a lot to do with it. I think a lot of them have a thing for women, but they don't want to be in a relationship with a woman. I've ran into women that were like that. That actually told me that. They said they ain't gonna be in a relationship with no woman. No way. No way. I had a woman tell me. She said, "Oh no." She said, "Man, I might do something strange with a woman every once in a while, but in a relationship, oh no way, no way, Jose." And a lot of these women, they don't take care of women that well in relationships. Like these stud women, they beat the heck out of these girls, man. So they don't take care of them. They don't take care of you as well as the guys do. A lot of these women they beat the heck out of the women. Bow. What you said? Bow. Put the smack down on these women, man. They'll beat you up, boy. Them studs. They're very aggressive too. Don't let them catch you looking at their woman. Oh boy, they give you that look. I said, oh man. I said, man, I ain't never had nobody look at me like that. Man, I don't want none. I just say hello. That's all. You know. Man, she gave me that look like you better back off. It's mine. Oh, gave me that look gave me an evil look. What's your money limit spent on the first date? I don't really think I have a money limit, but I'm not trying to ball out. I'll say that. Because I don't know you. So I don't have intentions of spending a bunch of money on the first date. I might not like you. This might not go well. There are many more openly bisexual women nowadays. Yeah, there is a lot of them. Nobody wants to talk about that. I ran into a couple of them that were like that. They got husbands and everything, but they got a thing for women. Like for real, for real. And that's where most of the problems come from with a lot of women. They got a thing, they sexually confused. She don't know who. One day she don't know what she want. One day she want what the guy got. The next day she want what she got. That's confusion. That interferes with the relationship she has with her man. She don't think so, but it does. It does. Women are attracted to women. They look at ass more than me. Yeah, I've caught a couple of women looking at women's butts. I'd be like, hey, you looking at the same thing I'm looking. What's wrong with you? Something ain't right about you. What's going on here? Something you need to tell me? Hey, man, let me know. I ain't down with all that. And then when I tell them I ain't down with all that, it's a problem now. I'm the problem now. I'm like, why am I the problem? Because I don't accept your way of thinking, who you attracted to, your lifestyle. Now I'm the problem. I'm supposed to accept you, whatever, all your baggage. No, I ain't down with all that. Can't respect a woman that think twerking is a way of having fun. She can twerk in private with me. But if twerking out in the street, I understand what you're talking about, Ayo. Twerking out on video, twerking out in the street, nah, that ain't cool to me, man. That ain't cool. Shit is trash. I feel you, man. Yeah, I ain't down. She can twerk in private in front of me, but on video or out in the street or I ain't down all that, man. You can have that. Why everybody have to see? Keep something to yourself. Jesus Christ. Everybody don't have to know everything that you got going on under your dress, under your skirt, What if this is new shit? Women, what? I don't know. Women today are they're too close for me. There's a lot of women are too close. I didn't grow up looking at that, seeing that. That's weird to me, man. A lot of women are touching on each other and like men touching on women. I'm like, I don't know how to take that. And then they'll be like, I ain't gay. I'm like, hey man, whatever. But I don't want to be around you. You can call it what you want to call it. They kissing on each other and I'm like, hey man, I ain't grabbing tits and all kinds of hey man, whatever. That's not IG page is full. Yeah, IG like that, yeah. Fat, obese, skin, go, yeah. Yeah, they tossing salad, doing all kind of stuff. Then they'll be like, "Oh, I want to be with a man." I'm like, "You ain't. I don't want to be with you though. Get that? I ain't. No, I ain't down all that, man." The first sign that I see that a woman is attracted to another woman or does something that makes me think she's attracted to a woman, I cut her off. I ain't down all that at all. And I've had some women that actually got upset at me because I actually said that and did that. I ain't down with all that. You're supposed to go with the times. Go with the times, man. I don't want to go with the times. I've never been going. I wasn't going with the times when I was young. So why should I start now? Go with the times, man. You gotta keep up with the times, man. No, you gotta keep up with the times. I don't. I see all the current bisexual lifestyle with women leaders and trends. Yeah, you can get man, you can get people to do almost anything. You can see a point I move with my job from my new you know, I let them do their thing. They licking everything. You know, first thing is these stuff promote each other. Past Saturday, I saw get out of the passenger seat and start twerking during a red light towards the driver. Probably was 7 p.m. Yeah, I've seen women get out the car and do that too at the red light when I was in Atlanta. Yeah, go with the times, man. I hear that a lot. You gotta start eating, man. Like all these young boys out here. I don't know what these young boys are doing. To be honest, I don't talk to them, so I don't really know what they be doing. I got nephews too, but I don't be talking to them about personal stuff. I know a lot of stuff they do. I'm not down with it. They just be doing anything without even really thinking about it. Hey man, let them do their thing. They do their thing, I do my thing. That's how I see it. Hey man. Hey, hit the like button. Subscribe. Check out my Patreon. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Anybody here? Yeah, explain to me how you get used to eating. Well, I guess the same way to get used to doing anything. You know, it's close. You should never refer to anyone. Well, the bitch, remember you have a mother. That's the female dog. That's my thought. Oh, that's you. She's talking about. She's talking. She's talking about Cosmic Warrior. That's just man talk. That's all. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not what you think it is. It's just man talk. That's all. It's like when women talk one way, guys talk another way. It's not like we don't. It's not like he thought every. He thinks every woman is like that. You know, it's not like that. Y'all remember girl going wow? I called today's current state. Oh god. Hey, there was somebody that actually came out with a version of girls going wild. I think it was Luke. I think, but I think he got sued. I don't think it. I think it. Maybe it didn't come out, or was about to come out. Or maybe it did come out, and he got sued. I think. You know. That's why nobody saw it. This is like a long time ago, like 20 years ago. Women call their friends. Yeah, women call themselves that. Yeah, that's true. They do. But that's not the same. You know that, Alpha. You know that's not the same. It's like, you know, I don't know, man. You know. Yeah. It's a double standard. That's the old double standard, boy. One person can say this, the next person can't say that. The old double standard. It never fails. Everywhere I've been, there's a double standard. You can say it, but I can't say it. I can say it, but you can't say it. Look, it's supposed to be restarting Freaknik in Atlanta, and I say it's a bad idea. How he gonna start that in Atlanta? How? How do you? How do one person start that? That's a city thing. The city has to approve of it. If the city doesn't approve of it, it's not gonna happen. Reflect women and promiscuous attitudes these days. Yeah, the Me Too thing, that was just a money grab, man. That's all that was. It was just a money grab. Let's be honest. They don't care about women. Period. It's not about women. They don't care about women. They don't care about women. They don't care about kids. So let's just stop playing games. It's a money grab. That's all it was. Like Cosby's not in jail because he did anything wrong. Let's be honest. If you think Cosby's in jail because he's done something wrong, when you don't know the game that's being played out here. If you believe that, it's a money grab. And it's a good money grab too. When they get done with him, he ain't gonna have nothing. They're gonna strip him for everything. Watch. They're gonna strip him for everything he got. Don't judge me culture. What's that? I've never heard that. Don't judge me culture. You talking about the people online, Cosmic Warrior? He's supposed to have political connection in ATL. It's a bad idea. And it don't matter how much connection he got. If they don't want it, it ain't gonna happen. He got connections with who? The mayor? Nah, he's just a puppet. That's all he is. If that's what you're talking about, the mayor. It's a money grab for men behind the Me Too movement. It's a power grab. What do you mean for men behind the Me? Are you talking about the men like who? How is it a power grab for the men? How? Look started that girl's going wild format. He got beat to copyright. Yeah, Razor. That's right. He didn't get the copyrights in time. The white guy got it before he did. People having no shame no matter how reckless their actions. Oh yeah. That's been going on though. It's just gotten worse. That's all. God's gonna be broken unless his wife gets smart and divorce him, and they have to preserve it for the family. Yeah, I think so. That'd be a good move. Apple Mac. His wife would have to divorce him. I agree with that 100%. Yeah. Otherwise, they're gonna strip them for everything. I agree with that 100%. ATL May oh, it's a woman. Oh, it's a woman now. Oh, I didn't know that. You know, hey man, I've been away for too long. James, what up, James? I found a sister who is humble and listens to me. I haven't seen this in a while. Would you say I lucked up? Nah, ain't no such. It's no such thing as luck, brother. No such thing as luck. You know, it is what it is. Oh, you talking about as far as yeah, yeah. As far as taking other men down, yeah, men are behind it. Yeah, no doubt about it. I thought you was talking about something else. That's why I don't deal with a lot of men out there. They are something else. I must and will be respected because I respect myself. If a man can't, he need to quickly get from me by any means necessary. Well, that, well, yeah. I mean, you have to. You should respect yourself. Everyone should respect themselves. You know, that's where you start from. You know, you have to teach people how to treat you. You can't assume that they know how to do it. That's a mistake that a lot of women make, especially women. Guys make that mistake too, but women are really bad with that. Because women will say stuff. I want a man to be a man and not act like a boy. What does that really mean to a guy? That doesn't really mean anything. It sounds like he's talking gibberish. Uh, it's like I know some guys is 40 years old. Every woman is different. Every woman is different. You can't assume that this guy knows how to treat you and he just met you just because he was with somebody else. Y'all different women, so it's like it doesn't work like that. People have to stop assuming things. You know what they say about when you assume. So are you saying Luke had the idea first and the girls gonna what? Yeah, Luke had it first. He had the concept first. This is a pretty common thing in the entertainment business. Yeah, they steal stuff all the time. This is nothing new. You know, Keisha bothers when she pretty. Here's her link. Oh, so she did win. Okay, I heard that name a lot when I was leaving. You know, but I didn't keep up with wherever she won or not. Teach them how they should treat me out the gate. Yeah, that's good. You got to teach people how to treat you. You don't assume that people know. That's the mistake that a lot of people make. You know, doesn't work like that. But hey, like the video. Like the video. People assume everything. They assume that she should know how to dress. They assume that he should know what to say to me. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Doesn't matter how old he is or how young he is or how old she is, how young she is. It doesn't work like that. I've heard a lot of women say it, talk like this. A guy is supposed to be like a mind reader to them. It doesn't work like that. In the beginning, when if you're getting to know each other, it's kind of like trial and error. You're just testing things out to see how she respond. Really, That's the best you can really do if you're just getting to know somebody. I'm too valuable, precious, and worthy, not to mention beautiful inside and out, and I definitely know my worth. How do you know your worth? How do you know? I asked somebody that the other day. How do you know? How do you know your worth, your value? How do you know? How do you know that you're good? How do you know if you're a good person? That's what I asked somebody that a couple nights ago. How do you know? That's what I want to know. Because people say things. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. How do you know you're a good? How do you know you're a good friend? How do you really know? I know the answer. I want you to tell me. How do you know if you're fit for a long term relationship? How do you know? How do you know if you're fit or unfit? It's like saying, how do you know if you're a good speaker? How do you know if you're a good communicator? How do you know if you're a good dresser? There's only one way to know. There's only one way to know. Morals and standards, you better believe I have some bad people. It's not about morals and standards, though. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about morals and standards. I'm not talking about that. I know a lot of people have morals and standards, but that's not that's not tangible. That's not a tangible thing. That's not something that's not like that's just a foundation, morals and standards. But how do you know if you're good at doing something? That's like somebody said, "Hey, I'm a good kisser. I'm good in the sack. I'm people say they're good at doing a lot of stuff, but I'd be like, look, you got to stop. You have to stop saying you're good at doing things, but you have no proof. I'm like, look, like I was talking to a woman the other day, and she was saying she's a good friend, she to be around. I'm like, well, where the people at? If you're such a good friend, where the people at? Why your phone ain't blowing up? This doesn't make any sense. If you're such a good friend, when it was time for her to move, nobody would pick up the phone to help her move. So you're not as good as you claim, at least you think you are, or claim to be. If that's the case, you're not too much of a good friend because you have to demonstrate who you claim to be or what you think you're good at. And if that ain't the case, you got to do some reevaluating something. It's like, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna use myself as an example. When I wrote the first, well, I'm gonna say the second book. I wrote the second book, right? And if somebody come to me and say, "Hey, is your book good?" I'd be like, "Well, I got proof. I got emails. I got reviews on Amazon. I got more emails and reviews on Amazon. So I have proof. This is what people said about what I wrote. Look at my blog. Look at my reviews. I have referrals. I have I got people you can call. So I demonstrated that someone wants to hear what I have to say. So this ain't got nothing to do with morals, how I feel, my standards, how I was raised. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. So I think that's what we have to start doing more. We have to demonstrate who we claim to be, and we have to demonstrate what we say we're good at doing. A lot of people do this. They do this all the time. They make claims. They say things that sounds good, but I'm like, show me something. I mean, show me something, a picture or something, a portfolio. They ain't got nothing to show. So I'm like, come on, man. We got to cut that out. People have to cut that out, man. I mean, it's like a woman, a man or a woman. They'll say, "Hey, I'm a good man. I'm a good woman." How we know that? How do we know? I just met you. I don't know you from a can of paint. How do you demonstrate that you're a good man or a good woman? That's 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 the problem. You tell people you a good woman or a good man until the cows come home. But they're gonna be like, they don't believe you until proven otherwise. Now, of course, I think highly of myself. Everyone should think highly of themselves, especially if they're being honest with themselves. But a lot of people, they're not. Most people are not forward-thinking people. They're not really working on anything pertaining to themselves. They're just pointing the finger. Most people want people to change around them, but they don't want to do no changing. You know, it's like the fat chick. of and fair. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, that's a good example. You know, you could say, you'll say, I'm big sexy. I'm like, no, you're fat. What are we doing? It's nothing sexy. It's nothing sexy about being fat. You know, but see, you can play that game here in America, but you can't do that nowhere else. What does it have to do with you haven't said yet? A lot of stuff that what book you talking about? Which one? A lot of stuff that I write in my book, I don't even talk about on here. The new book I got coming out, I'm gonna just put it out probably next month, man. I've been putting it off and rewriting for like, I don't know, probably the past 3 months. Love Can't Wait. That's on Amazon. It's really about personal development. It's about living a better lifestyle. In a nutshell. I can say the same about myself. Give the answer. I gave you the answer already. Exactly. First, they have a good man, like marry them. Ever said it's like when it comes to good, a good man means something different to almost every woman. Just like a good woman means something different to almost every man. So that's what I'm saying. We assume that the other person know what a good woman is. It's like that's one of the biggest problems between males and female relationship. It's like we assume that this person's supposed to see what you see about yourself. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Everyone grew up different. Everyone had a different experience. A lot of people got a bunch of baggage. The older you get, the more baggage you tend to pick up. Most people. Most people, every time they meet somebody new, they thinking about what happened in the past. So they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna give you a fair shot because of what happened to the last dude that I was with. So you have to suffer because of what the last dude did." So that's baggage. So, yeah. So it's like you have to work on yourself, man. That's really what it boils down to. Work on yourself 80% of the time, and other 20% of the time, you do whatever. That's my philosophy on that. And this is like an ongoing thing. It has to be like a lifestyle because if it's not an ongoing thing, and if it's not like a lifestyle, you're gonna give up. It's just like most. That's why most people don't lose weight because it's like a burden to them. It's like a job. It's like you go to the gym right now. It's empty. Only person in there is the regulars. Well, you say you're a good man. So what makes you a good man? Um, I don't know if I would say I'm a good man, but hmm. Well, I wouldn't say I'm. I wouldn't say I'm a. I wouldn't say I'm a good man. I wouldn't say I'm a bad man either. You know. But one thing I would say is I'm trying to be a man. That's it. I'm a work in progress, basically. I think to some women, they would say, yes, I am a good man. And some women would say no. So, like I said before, everyone has their own perception of what a good man is or what a good woman is. But I don't really get into judging myself like that. I let the I let the outer world perceive me the way they want to perceive me. I can't really control that. Only person I can control is myself. Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. It doesn't stop. The world don't stop. Time don't stop. Either you're growing or you're dying. So that's how it is. If you're stagnant, well, you going backwards. That's how it is. There's no neutral ground here. Either you're growing or you're dying. And the people around you, either they pushing you forward or holding you back. And you're only as strong as the people that you have around you. So if you're around a lot of people that's weak, or you're around a bunch of people that y'all just hanging out and chilling, well, how are those people helping you to become the best person you can be? They not. If they stagnant, just like you, Or maybe you're not stagnant. Maybe you're trying to do something, but they're not. Then you got to get rid of those people. You're not gonna go very far, because even if you try to, and you come back to them and say, "Hey, check this out. This is what I'm doing," they're gonna be like, "Man, forget that. Let's go to the club." So that ain't gonna work. You if anything, you have to not tell them what you're up to. So you're gonna have to get around different people, get in a totally different environment. Yeah, it's like I did a video talking about a good woman. I mean, what? That just depends on the guy. The perception of the woman is based on the guy. I mean, I might think she's a good woman, but my cousin might not think she's a good woman. Different stroke for different folks. You know, that's how that is. That's how it usually plays out. You know, I'm trying to climb out this quicksand. You crazy, man. That's how it is. So hey, hit the like button, man. Check out my Patreon. You know, you hit the nail on the head. It's a shame you can't tell family all your ideas and moves you're planning. Most family will shoot you down. Yeah, you can't tell everybody everything. You can't. It's sad but true. I don't tell everybody everything I'm doing until after the fact. You know, if I would have told everybody about what I was doing as far as writing books, y'all wouldn't. None of the books would have ever came out. Because I've had people actually try to sabotage what I was trying to do behind my back. So that's real. That family thing, that family and friend, the family thing that's real. You know, the hate is real out here. You got some people out here, man, that they feel like I got emails from people that feel like I shouldn't be talking about any of the stuff that I talk about in video or book format, blog. They feel like somebody else should be doing it, but not me. There's people I had like 2 people actually wrote and said that. And I'm like, whoa. So I replied back to one person. I said, if I'm not supposed to be saying it based on your opinion of me, well, who's supposed to be saying it? I never got anything back. So I think I knew where he was trying to go with it. You know, I was like, oh, okay, you're one of those type of fellas. Well, all I know is it helps when you know when you want and what you are willing to accept and what you won't accept. Well, I think the most important thing is you have to know who you are. Once you know who you are, the possibilities are endless. See, because if you don't know who you are, you're going to try to run. You're running away from who you are. You're going to try to be somebody else. And that's where you're going to self-destruct. You know? And see, most people I know don't want to be themselves. They don't like what they see when they look in the mirror. And this is why a lot of people are so confused. And this is why a lot of people, when they're in relationships together, they never really meet the real person. It's hilarious, but this happens all the time. most people never really meet the real person that they're in a relationship with. And they might be married, they might be got a little boyfriend, girlfriend thing going on. And if this person doesn't like themselves, they never gonna like you. It's impossible. Y'all just playing around, basically. Y'all just having a good time. And hey, if you want to have a good time, hey, it's cool. Knock yourself out. But it's not gonna go nowhere. Long term. It's not gonna go nowhere. It's gonna end, even if it does last long, it's gonna end up in chaos. Oh man. So hey man, it's been 2 hours, man. I've been on here way too long. Way too long. I haven't done the 2 hour thing in a long time. So hey man, it's been real. Any questions, any concerns, leave it below the video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.